What's going on, everybody? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we're back with another banger. So, man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody, watching on the replays and liking and subscribing. And yeah, man, we in here, man. It's Friday. We're gonna do a little morning live stream, and it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. So, with that being said, Black Horseman, how you doing today, my brother?
Doing good, bro. Doing good, man, on this early morning. We just gotta get this mug cracking. You know how we do.
Yeah, man, you already know, man. So when you guys come in, please smash the hell out of that like button right now off top. And yeah, man, we're gonna be in there though. We're gonna be getting it in for sure. You ain't even gotta worry about it. But yeah, with that being said, you guys, Floyd Mayweather, wow, he is really into it, man. He's really into it right now. And he's really letting the fans know, you know, Floyd Mayweather right now is an icon. We all know that. And I feel like, this recent case, if you guys haven't known it, you guys, this is gonna be your first time turning your computer on listening to us. Floyd Mayweather has been charged with fraud. Um, from what I'm hearing, he's not agreeing or disagreeing, but he will have to pay. So it's one of those type of situations. And I heard he got caught up with cryptocurrency. If you guys aren't familiar with cryptocurrency, it's pretty much like a online, like stock trading type thing. But it's weird. I mean, I haven't gotten to the ins and outs of it. Black Horseman, if you wanna indulge, man, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, the Security Exchange Commission, they charged Floyd along with DJ Khaled with fraud. It stated that on record that Mayweather received $300,000 to promote these they call the ICO issuers. These guys paid him $300,000 to promote it. Floyd was telling people to go online and purchase, and invest in it because it's like they got Bitcoin and things like that, and they actually are still trying to get more people to invest in it, to make it bigger. But they need people like a Floyd Mayweather, DJ Khaled, somebody who got a big name to be able to attract more people to buy into it. But if Floyd had did this maybe on like uh, just out of his free will and he wasn't getting paid for it, it would have been okay. But because he's taking money, that makes this shit fraud, And so he received 300 grand from that. And then let's see, DJ Khaled received 50K. And then they both got penalized. So not only did Mayweather get ordered to pay back the 300,000 that he received, he got to pay back that with an additional 300,000 on top of that, plus 14,000 in interest. And then DJ Khaled received 50,000 and has to pay back 100,000 plus 2,000 in interest. So in the end, man, it wasn't even worth it. Like they had to pay back more than what they got. And not to take a shot at Floyd, but I know a lot of people say he can't read and all of this. But this is why you need to learn how to read, Floyd. If you knew if somebody was there reading this shit for you, you would know that you into some fraud. And he ended up getting caught up in this whole situation, man. And it's crazy because it seems like Floyd, man, he's just been just getting into it, man. He's just been constantly being the talk of something in the media this whole year, and 80% of the time it's been something negative. And this doesn't help his case right here, man. This is just more negative news for Floyd Mayweather. And
Hmm.
a lot of people would say, damn, well, this guy is rich, man. Why does he got to do, all this fraud stuff? Why he got to take money from this, that, and third? But I think it's kind of like a low key curse, man. When you call yourself Money Mayweather, you feel like you got to do everything possible to keep more money than everybody else, man. I remember at one point, Floyd Mayweather, I think you said it or something like that. This guy freaking bought like $2,000 worth of lotto tickets when that when the lotto got up around like 500 million, or it was way up there. And
Yeah,
I just think Floyd has an ego, man. He doesn't want anybody to be making the type of money he's making, or when we talking about hundreds of millions. And I just think that this guy, man, wants to do everything he can possibly do to maintain a level of financial, you know what I'm saying, just being rich, man. He want to be known as Money Mayweather, at all costs. And with everything that this guy has accomplished and all the money that he's made, got damn near $1 billion in real estate. Why do you just gotta go to stoop to this level, man, for 300,000, bro? When
I
you make
know,
300
bro.
million a fight, you know what I mean?
That
So
shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy, yo. Do you feel like, because I hear a lot of fans already, shout out to the chat, man. We ready to get to the chat in a minute. We ready to get it popping. You already know it's Corey Lee Boxing, Black Horseman Promotions. There'll never be another duo like this, man. We iced the shit out of niggas immediately.
yeah,
You know what I'm
finish him.
saying? So, Mike Biggs Boxing, he said, "What's up, fellas? You already know, man. What's going
What's
on,
up,
Mike
Mike?
Biggs Boxing?" You
Nigga
know what I'm
Mike.
saying? We gotta get it. We gotta get it in again, Mike Biggs, man. We gotta get in another. We gotta go to another live event together, man. You know what I'm saying? And meet up again, man. Like shout out to Mike Big Boxing, man. I met him at the MGM Grand. Everything was love. We wind up having the same. We wind up being like one or two seats apart, dog. Like that's how crazy this shit is. He was rocking the Dante's Boxing Nation, though, but we definitely got to get him in that Corey Lee boxing apparel. You know what time it is, dog. Ohio Runs Boxing says, "What's good, y'all?" Oh man, we good, man. We just talking this boxing, man. So Black Horseman, how do you feel about Mayweather and people saying that this was fans coming to Floyd Mayweather's defense saying that this was a setup? Don't believe everything in the media you hear. Do you think it was one of those type of situations, or do you think it was one of those type of situations where Floyd Mayweather was just being hungry for money again and not really looking over exactly what he was promoting?
Um, well, before I comment, shout out to Mike Biggs. He said, "Yeah, I need one of them Corey Lee boxing tees."
We
Yeah, man,
got you, bruh. We
we gonna
got
work
you,
on
man.
getting that to you, bro.
We got you.
But yeah, man. You know, I mean, we gotta wait for more information to come out because this is just breaking news. So we reporting the information. But at the end of the day, man, like, um, people who have a big following, a lot of times the fans want to defend them without actually doing their research and getting all the facts themselves. Like, say for instance, like the situation with the guy in Thailand when he's supposed to fight the little Thailand guy, and they said that was a setup. Like, oh, he got set up and this, that, and the third. But I mean, this guy went down there. He agreed. He went through with the press conference. He didn't say anything then, and then he gets back to America and then takes to his social media and says, "Oh, now that I'm back in the States, I can clear my name and let them know that I had never guaranteed to have a fight. They made it like this, blah blah blah." So it's like I just don't know what to believe with Floyd. Floyd, man, is he's not really a trustworthy guy to me. You know what I mean? He says a lot of things and it don't really be actually what he says. We've heard this guy say, "I'm gonna get in an octagon and face Conor McGregor." Heard him say he gonna fight Khabib. I heard him say he was gonna fight Manny Pacquiao. The Manny Pacquiao was getting ready to fight Broner. You know what I mean? And it's just all this extra stuff that's going on with Floyd. I truly believe that Floyd and this guy has a gambling problem. So I mean, it's like I think that Floyd, man, he just does any and everything, man, to gain money. He's all about money. He loves money. I think he's shown us that, man, over the years that Floyd just truly loves money. And this guy comes from nothing. So I can kind of understand, yeah, you want to do everything possible to make sure you stay financially secure, but you're already financially
Yo,
secure.
yo, I gotta switch it up, man. I know I'm, I know, I know I'm off topic a little bit, man. But this nigga 50 Cent on some other shit, man.
Oh shit, is he going at the nigga?
Yo,
That nigga is that nigga
get
worse than me
the
on it.
fucking strap on his son, though. On his son.
Oh man, that nigga don't care, bro.
Yo, so listen, man. Shout out to Jordan Tower, man. I'm subscribed to his channel, man, and I've talked to him before, man. He's got a good channel. His shit's got 168,000. I think I was subbed to him when he had 29,000, but he's been doing his thing, man. But he just posted and this is a little bit off topic, man. But we all know Mayweather and 50 Cent, they got like an on and off friendship. But 50 Cent's son disrespects 50 Cent to the core, and 50 Cent disowns him for life. All right. Now let me give you a backstory on what's going on real quick. I just want to jump on this real quick because it's on different levels. There's levels to this disrespect shit. This on a whole nother level. So if you don't know, 50 Cent got shot up by a guy named Supreme McGriff, and which Supreme is put a hit out on 50 Cent and almost, got away with it, I believe Supreme is locked up right now, but Supreme McGriff has a son, Supreme Jr. And 50 Cent has a son named Marquise, and he looks just like 50 Cent. So Kyle is his name, and Marquise is 50 Cent's name. So they both took a picture together, and it says Supreme McGriff's son and 50 Cent's son salute, and it said hashtag Queens, and 50 Cent's son posted that on his IG. 50 Cent commented in the comment section and says, if both these little niggas got hit by a bus, I wouldn't have a bad day.
Get the strap.
Get the fucking strap. Get his own son, yo.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's crossing the line, bro.
I know, but I had to throw that in there. I know it was off subject a little bit, you guys, but that shit just came through my feed while I was looking for boxing shit. And I'm just like, but why would 50 Cent's son take a picture with pretty much the guy that almost killed your dad?
It's crossing the line. You don't do, man. Come on, bro.
Come on, dog. That's on a whole nother level, though.
Yeah, whole nother level of just you just took the shit to a. And then think about it with 50. His shoulders, man. Like you come at him, bro. You better be ready to go all the way. I mean, I remember when Floyd was trying to come at him, bro. This nigga, he checkmated Floyd when he said, "This man ain't 50 and 0. This man is 63 and 0." That nigga was talking about he didn't beat up women. He got even a couple of people who got killed around this man. I was like, oh hell no! Nah. Like 50 is ready to take it there, man.
Man, everybody made a video. I just seen, shout out to Goodfellas. I'm going down my timeline. He made a video about it. He says 50 Cent wishes death upon son and Supreme McGriff's son after they both take a picture. But dude, what would you do like if your son or daughter took a picture with a guy that shot you 9 times? I mean, that shit is kind of like crossing the line, though.
I wouldn't even go on social media with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's. Yeah. But 50 Cent be trolling on a get the strap level. Like he be on another level. Like
just some things ain't worth monetizing, man. Like something like that, you won't even see me do nothing on social media. You know what I mean? That shit. They say real G's moving silence, man. But that's his son crossed the line, bro. That's out of line. You know what I mean? Some people, man, like when they hurt, they do anything to try to get bring that pain back to you, or make you feel the equivalent of what they feel. But this is your dad is 50 Cent. You know what I mean? So this dude has been shot up. This dude has so many different
run-ins and shit, man. That shit is crazy. But back to boxing, you guys. I just had to throw that in there. I thought that was. Sometimes, we do that on the show, man. We just, we swerve on the boxing real quick and we just go to, hot topics real quick. And I mean, I didn't know that was really the hot topic, but as I'm scrolling down more, I see more people making videos about it. I didn't even know about it until literally right now. When I started laughing on my live stream, I was reading what was going on. And I just bursted out and laughed. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do shit like that sometimes, you guys, but this is the era we live in, the social media era. You know what I'm saying? And it says Danny Garcia G checks top rank. Terrence Crawford's offer says it didn't go through Heyman. Wow, man, that's another thing. I want to tell you though, Black Horseman. I mean, I told you, Danny Garcia is on a whole different level, man. I think with this boxing shit. I think he's one of the top, if not the top paid Al Heyman fighter. I think he's definitely top three. I know for a fact he's top five. Um, but he was one of top Al Heyman's first real like stars. Like first, and I know a lot of people say, well, he's not a star until he goes pay-per-view. Dude, every like pay-per-view isn't for every boxer. Cause there's boxers out here that are on
Mhm.
pay-per-view right now and they're flopping.
Mhm.
They're flopping, dude. So don't give me that shit. I don't want to hear it. But as opposed to Danny Garcia, I think he's pretty good. I think he's pretty good. I think Danny Garcia. I think Danny Garcia, in my eyes, still has it. What do you feel, Black Horseman?
Still has what? You mean like the?
I still think he has boxing ability. Sal Gutierrez, Lawrence Williams. What's up, my brothers? How everybody doing today, man? Smash the hell out of that like button on your way in, you guys. We only got 4 thumbs up on 10 people in here. Come on, let's get it. But yeah, I think Danny Garcia's got that. Still, I think Danny Gar still has that A class talent. Maybe I'm overlooking something, but how do you feel about Danny Garcia? What would you rate his skill level?
I mean, he's definitely in the conversation of those guys because you look at the losses that he took. It wasn't like he got blew out. You know what I mean? Now I felt the Thurman fight was pretty unanimous in a close fight. Unanimous because down the stretch he made it close. I thought the Porter fight it could have went either way. I think it could have went either way. I was more impressed with Danny landing the more cleaner, effective shots. I think Sean Porter was the busier guy in there. And then he surprised Danny when he started the box. But I think that Danny Garcia is still, a threat. I think the one thing that he doesn't have that a lot of these other fighters have as advantage over him is other fighters have speed. And I've noticed that when it comes to elite level, speed plays a major part, man. And athleticism. He's a very flat-footed fighter, but he's very powerful. He's a very skillful guy. He's a good thinker in there as well. But however, being that he lacks speed, he can get outworked. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can beat him to the punch. Yeah, sometimes he has great timing, but sometimes his timing doesn't. Them punches don't might not land against somebody who's more athletic and expecting the counter and able to get in and get right out of there. You know what I'm saying? But man, I just think that this is my thoughts on that whole situation. Now, shout out to Ty Legacy because I think he said this yesterday on your live stream that being that Danny just came off the fight with Sean Porter, you know, he's not upset that he's not willing. He don't want to jump right in there right away with Terrence Crawford, and I agree with that. Like coming off a loss, you don't want to jump in there with Bud. That ain't what you do. Get a good little tune-up fight. Not too much of like a light touch, but get somebody that's going to be competitive, make you work, keep you sharp, and but I don't want him to take no long ass, what I'm saying, layoff. You know what I mean? I think that'd be hurting him. Maybe if he would have just stayed sharp, because after the Keith Thurman fight, he took a lot of time off, man. I feel like it was a little too long. Then he came back and he looked at Rusty versus Rios. But credit to Rios, Rios looked better than had ever seen him. And he gave Danny some work. But Danny did what he had to do. But Danny was rusty off that. So it's like we seen him after his first loss take a long layoff, and now after his second loss, like, oh, he is gonna be back though. But my thing is, man, the way I'm looking at it, you know, does Al Heyman truly want an undisputed champion over in the welterweight division? Because a lot of these guys, for a while, everybody was talking about undisputed, undisputed, undisputed. Well, there's only one more belt y'all need on Al Heyman's side for us to really see what being that that's all in-house. You got Spence with the IBF. You got Keith Thurman with the WBA. You got Sean Porter with the WBC. Which one of them dudes is going to step up and take that WBO off Terrence Crawford? Now, I know guys want to talk about the money, this, that, and the other, but at the end of the day, it's like y'all talk about undisputed. Y'all can easily make those fights happen if it's all in the same stable. But I think that those guys see Terrence Crawford as a huge threat, and they're not willing to take the risk of, especially somebody with a strap, not willing to take the risk right now of trying to get that belt off him, and they possibly lose their belt And now it's gonna be much tougher for Al Heyman to try to go over there and get them belts off of Terrence Crawford because he's gonna end up with two more than likely. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I don't really want to, spend too much time talking about the politics and the money. It's all about like everybody kind of like got off track as far as undisputed. And it's like, well, we need to get an undisputed champion, and somebody gonna have to step up on the PBC side, man, and
Mm-hmm.
face Bud instead of making excuses. And these guys be talking about they their own bosses, but soon as you know, Bud get into the division, everybody's like talk to Al. It's
Yeah.
like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like to me, it's some sucker shit. That's how I look at it.
Everybody
Maybe
say
I'm
talk to
wrong.
Al. Yeah.
But at
I
first
mean,
everybody
Al,
was like,
Al. I
yeah.
mean, Al controls their career straight up. It ain't no two ways about it. You know,
But this is what I want to say to that, counter to that, is because Deontay Wilder is advised by Heyman as well, right?
Deontay Wilder. Yeah.
And he was advised not to face Luis Ortiz, from what I've heard. Did he listen? No, he didn't. Because I believe Deontay Wilder believes he's the baddest man on the planet. And I feel like if you really believe you the baddest man on the planet, you don't give a fuck who it is. You like, look, Heyman, I appreciate you advising me. Thank you, Floyd, for trying to look out for my career. But no, I got this. I got this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go across the street and I'm gonna get that strap off him. And y'all gonna see that I am the real deal. You know what I mean? Like, who is confident like that? Like, I don't care how high he's ranked on pound for pound. I don't care about maybe I'm not getting my biggest payday with him, but there's a strap over there. You know what I'm saying? And he won't smoke with me. And I'm not scared of this dude. So I'm willing to get over there and get that belt off him. Who is the real strap season over there? Who's the real free smoke over there? I don't see him. I don't see them, man. And I don't think that Al Heyman is their boss. He is their advisor. These guys are their own bosses, and they are hiding behind Al Heyman. That's the way I see it. They're hiding behind Floyd Mayweather. And they want to keep making excuses about why they fight can't happen or Heyman and Bob Arum's history. But hey, if Terrence Crawford faces Collazo, that tells you everything. It's checkmate, bro. Is Al Heyman advising Collazo not to fight Bud Crawford? See what it is? It's that protection shit, man. You know? So maybe he won't advise Collazo because it's like, well, he's not a big name. I ain't got too much to lose. If he go over there and lose, hey, that's just what 7 losses for him. But if Arrow lose, you losing you know what I'm saying, a future pay-per-view guy
Mm-hmm.
who got a big following, who got the Dallas, the
Oh,
Texas
shout
fans.
out to Sal Gutierrez. He says PBC Premier Business Champs.
There you go. Premier Business Champs.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Black Horseman. I feel right now, you guys, everybody in the chat. I feel right now that Premier Boxing Champions or whatever you want to call them, business champs or whatever. I feel like they got the best stable, and when you have the best stable, the best fights can happen. You know, Jared Hurd has already said that he's got the date. He's got the date.
Right, Jared Hurd.
Summer of
Right.
2019. Did you hear him?
Mm-hmm.
Summer
Mm-hmm.
of 2019. Charlo versus Hurd is going down, barring that Charlo can pass all of his drug tests and he
Mm-hmm.
doesn't miss anymore. Because we
Yeah.
gotta see the best fight the best, man. That's why we watch this sport. That's why we're in this sport. You know, we can't be there. Evil Green. Shout out to Evil Green in the chat, man. Good morning to you guys too. Um, we can't be here, dog. Just watching, Jared Hurd versus, Jason Wilborn. I mean, I'm really, to be honest with you, man, I'm a big, Hurd fan, but I ain't trying to see that shit. But I know he got to fight somebody on his road back. Not to the top, but just to be healthy. You know, they went in. He went underneath the knife. For that injury he had. So when you go up underneath that knife, dog, you might not be the same. It's not a guarantee you're gonna be the same when you come back out. So I personally feel right now in my heart that I feel like Jared Hurd has all the tools that he needs to beat the fuck out of Charlo. Charlo's gonna be man down, nigga, when it comes to Herd time, dog. I'm telling you, dog. And I want Earl Spence and I want Charlo's brother to see that shit.
Front
A
row.
real DMV nigga, man. He gonna knock his ass out. I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you. Y'all keep thinking Herd a joke, dog. I'm telling you. Herd ain't no joke. He got more heart than Charlo do, dog. I know he do. I know he do, man. Dino 84, what's up, Corey? Salute. Smash the hell out of that like button, man. Look out for me. I ain't asking for no bread. Just the like button. Hit that like button for me, you guys. We giving you morning live streams, official joints though. But I'm telling
Breakfast,
you right
niggas.
now, would you say, Black?
Morning breakfast, homie.
Morning break. Get your breakfast and listen to me in Black, man. You already know what time it is. Salute. But I'm gonna tell you right now, though, Herd's got all the tools he needs. Obviously he's gonna sharpen up his tools with this Jason Wilborn guy, which is the British champ, you know. And Charlo's gonna face Tony Harrison. Now let's break down that Tony Harrison versus Charlo fight. Do you think Tony
Competitive.
Harrison stands a chance? I think Tony Harrison could cause
Absolutely.
Charlo some problems.
Absolutely think that Tony Harrison can cause some problems.
Wow.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Wow. Let's talk about it.
The reason why I think that Tony Harrison can cause problems is because Tony Harrison is not a guy that's a stationary target. He is a good boxer. Even Jared Hurd said that in a recent interview, that he feels Tony Harrison can give him some problems because he's a good boxer. He's a good boxer. The only issue I have with Tony Harrison is, he fades
He
down
fades,
into
yeah.
the later rounds and his chin. When he starts to
It's his
fade,
chin, yeah.
he,
Damn.
he gets hit clean.
Heard caught him so official.
Yeah, man. You catch him late,
But look,
bro,
I'm
then
gonna
he
be honest.
going
But we
down.
already seen that before, though. Black. Everything that Hurd does, Charlo can't do. He didn't ice fucking Austin Trout
Trout.
like
Right.
Hurd did. He didn't ice him. They went 12 full rounds.
Mhm.
So I feel like
Which
in
is,
this.
and
Go ahead.
look, and this will make, and I think he know Tony Harrison is a tough fight. Maybe that's why y'all missing the date. I don't know. Maybe that's why y'all didn't show up for Vada. I don't know. Maybe you got to do something extra. I don't know. But I know this ain't gonna be no walk in the park. And we've seen when Jamel has to come forward and chase after a guy, and he gets sloppy, bro. He gets frustrated when he can't land in clean shots. He can knock you out. I guarantee you, Tony Harrison is not coming in there for no KO. He coming in there to win rounds. It's hard. That's just there to
Mm-hmm.
win rounds.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
Because
Khan was
let's
so
be
hard to
honest,
fight.
Harrison was winning some of those rounds against Hurd, and
He was,
obviously we
yeah.
know Charlo's a better boxer than Hurd, but I mean, is he really? Because Charlo has lost a couple of his rounds, and a lot of people is obviously some of the fights that he lost or some of the fights that he was losing rounds, and he wind up icing the dude. But at the same time, dude, Charlo isn't this fucking you know master, Demetrius Andre type of technician. I mean, he does
No,
enough to get the job done. So does Charlo. I mean, so does Hurd. But let's be honest, Charlo, especially Jamel Charlo, the 154-pound Charlo, has some holes in his game, dog. Big ones.
yeah, yeah.
Hurd ain't gonna be this hype about fighting this dude, dog. If he thought he could lose, if he thought he was gonna lose to him, he sees something in him that he can beat him. All right. First of
I see
all,
it too.
that Trout fight was a test. He passed it, but he didn't pass with flying colors. And I know people are gonna be like, "Well, you just got to get the job done. You just got to get the job done. You just got to do this. You got to do what you got to do to get the job done." He won on points, and all this and all that. But at the end of the day, dog, he didn't look impressive. And not only did he not look impressive, dog, he was getting tagged. He was getting tagged by some say. This dude Hurd said, I ain't even gonna lie. Salute to Austin Trout. He came in my camps before and helped me train, you know. But he said Austin Trout ain't got no power. And this came out of Hurd's mouth.
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
He said Trout ain't got no power. So when you talking to a guy that ain't got no power and he's tagging Charlo like that, dog, Hurd got power, dog. Big time power. So it's gonna be levels to this shit, dog. And I'm telling you right now, when Charlo seen fucking Hurd and he sized him up, He said, "God damn, I ain't know you was that big,
He
dog."
said, "Can we take a picture?"
Yeah, Herd, man. I'm telling you, when I stand up to Herd, dog, I was literally, and I'm not lying to you guys, I was literally 215 pounds, dog. 215 pounds, dog. You know, this dude Herd was probably like every bit of 190. And we
Man,
both
dog.
look around the same size in the picture we took.
Yeah,
That's how big this motherfucker is, dog. And I'm 6 foot tall. We were mano y mano when I went to his fucking gym, dog. And then when I seen him at the fight at the MGM Grand against the Gary Russell fight, when I seen him and I did that interview with him and he had that blue jumpsuit on, I was like, what the fuck? 154? Are you kidding me?
water, bro. He be dropping that water.
I'm like, yo, this dude, I'm telling you, dude, this dude is a pro. I don't know how the fuck he gets all that weight off, man. But you thought McGee was big. I ain't seen McGee, so I can't say McGee is the biggest, the biggest you know, light middleweight or whatever you want to call that division, 154. But Jared Hurd, dog, is a big motherfucker. Pause. You know what I'm saying? He's big, dog. I'm being real with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. Ty Legacy says 60-40 to Charlo. In my opinion, Hurd gets hit a lot, but her boxing skills are underrated. Ty Legacy, I can't wait to get your money, dog. Please, please cash app the shit out of me when it's fight time. Cause I'm gonna cash app the shit out of you. And Mike Biggs boxing, I heard what you said too. You said you disagree. Hey dog, cash at me, dog, for both of you guys. You know what I'm saying? I know where
Yeah,
both of
man.
you guys stay at. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but on some real shit though, man. I wouldn't mind betting you guys a few dollars on the fight, man. You know what I'm saying? A little friendly wager. You know what I'm saying? And cash at me them funds though, dog. Cause I told you, I'm gonna tell you what my dog can do. You know what I'm saying? How can most likes people say, I know what my dog can do, dog. I know what my dog can do. The
yeah,
fuck? You know what I'm saying? Break me off that paper, dog. Hey, Ty Legacy says, "Oh, you betting for the cruiserweight? Are you?" Laugh out loud. Hey, dog. Evil Green says, "Yo, Corey, get the strap." Yes, I gotta get it, dog. I gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead and rip though, bro. I gotta check on some. All right.
yeah. Mike Big said, "I don't gamble, bro." He ducking the bet. All right, well, if you're that confident, you will put some money on it, man. But you know what, man? Jared Hurd, man. Like Corey was saying, he met him in person. He seen how big the dude is. Every bit of that 190 and 185 that he walks around at. Um, Jared Hurd, we got to put some respect on his name, man. This guy's the unified super welterweight champion, unified. So, he's got an advantage, man. Like he's got some great wins under his belt, man. Like we mentioned, Tony Harrison a little earlier, Austin Trout, and Erislandy Lara ain't no punk, bro. From that southpaw stance, very slick Cuban boxer. Could counter punch your ass. You know what I mean? And great conditioning. This, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So, and this is the same guy that even Jermel's not willing to jump in there right away with. And if he struggled with Austin Trout, what type of problems he gonna have with damn Laura? You know what I mean? So,
Yo, this dude Ty Legacy. Yo, this dude stay at my neck though, man. Every time. He said, "Corey, you still got ruffle crow feathers from last year." Laughed my ass off. Who I got ruffle feathers from last year, dog? You seen what Usyk did to Bellew? You picked Bellew to win Ty Legacy, so don't
you
give
might
me
be
that
talking
shit,
about Ray.
dog.
You
You
might be
know what
talking about
time it is, dog. Hey, I'm back at you, dog. What's up? Ty Legacy says that Laura fight was a good win.
Hell
Dino,
yeah.
and I think that's the win that changes the tide of the fight.
Yeah. Me too. I feel that way.
Dino 84 says Hurd isn't lost in his own hype like Charlo. That's what I'm saying,
I
dog.
want to comment on that too.
Oh,
I
go
want to
ahead,
comment.
bro. Go ahead.
That's a good comment, Dino 84. Yeah, I feel like See, even though Hurd has his great wins, he's unified champion, he's still humble and he knows what he up against, man. He know what he up against. And I feel like what happened.
Yo, this it's two-time legacy, yo. He says, I never picked Bell. You stop lying. Laugh my ass off. Always lying. Laugh my
That was me, nigga. I picked Babe.
Yo, all around strong. Shout out to my brother. He says, I see you working, homie. Shout out to Corey Lee Boxing. That's another one of my DMV brothers, man. Shout out to all around strong. He's a personal trainer. He actually trained Austin Trout, man. So if you guys if you guys in the DMV area, you need a personal trainer, go check out All Around Strong. He's on Instagram as well. You know what I'm saying? You see how I plugged you in All Around Strong? I just plugged you in like that, dog. I gotta get you in there.
Promo.
You know? But go ahead, Black.
They said DC and DMV. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, I think that Hurd is still humble. He knows what he's accomplished, but he's still hungry, you know. And Dino said, Hurd isn't lost in his own hype like Charlo. I feel like I say, I'm not just trying to take shots at the Texas fighters, but it seems like they get lost in their hype, man.
You ain't tell me, Black. This dude Mike Big said, bet a bottle of Henny. Yo.
Yeah, bet that bottle of Henny, man. So,
yo, Mike Biggs, how about this? I'm gonna just give Mike Biggs a bet real quick. If Herb beats Charlo, all right. When we go to the fight, a couple drinks on you. All right, because I know we're gonna meet again at a fight. You gonna see my bright yellow ass from a mile away. You know you're gonna see me, dog. So, all right, and there's gonna be some more DMV fights coming, and there's gonna be definitely some Barclay good events coming. I might go to that Charlo joint, you know what I'm saying? Because I think Hurd's gonna be there. But other than that, if Charlo beats Hurd, then I'll get you a couple drinks, bro. So, I try to save all my drinking and shit. So when I go to shows and shit like that, like when I try to have a good time. But to be honest with you, I don't even really drink when I go to the shows. I'm trying to work. You know what I'm saying? Like you can even ask actual facts, Black Horseman. I bought the biggest fucking, I don't even know what you call the Mexican things when you get, it's like a big ass glass of just mixed liquor and shit like that. Like,
yeah,
I forgot what it's called. Anyways, man, that shit was like $20 or $30, yo.
Like
I drunk like maybe half of that joint. Not even half. That joint was a whole bunch left. I said, man, fuck this shit. I ain't drinking this shit, man. I said, I'm trying to get these interviews and I ain't trying to be drinking this shit when I got to get these fucking interviews and I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot. I said, so man, let me throw this shit away, man. And I think I got an actual drink and shit. So then that's when I was like, you drink, bro, and just point me in the directions where the interviews we at. You know what I'm saying? So we just was hanging out like that though. But you know what I mean? But yeah, Mike Biggs Boxing says Charlo struggled Trout because he kept going. Here go the excuses. Black Horseman. Here we go. Be ready for him. Mike Biggs Boxing says Charlo struggled Trout because he kept going for the KO. He ain't gonna fight Hurd like that. You sure about that? How you know he ain't gonna fight Hurd like that? You in his camp? You know? And then it says, and if Hurd fight Charlo like he fought Laura, Hurd might get put down. But it's up in the air though. Mike Biggs Boxing says, like I said, it's a 50-50 fight. Mike Biggs Boxing says, we can do that. All right, dog. I'll be ready, man. So make sure you ready. So when I get ready, you don't got to get ready. Just make sure you ready though. But yo, man, it's gonna be a good fight, yo. Who you picking in that fight though, Black Horseman?
Between what, Hurd and Charlo?
Yeah,
I'm picking Hurd, man. It is
let
a
them know
close
why
fight
though, man. They might think you just riding with me or something, man.
Well, right now, man, shit, with all this extra shit that had come on with the VOD, even before this VOD situation, I'm always gonna side with the guy I know is for sure a clean athlete. Man.
Oh my god,
all year round. I think Hurd is the bigger fighter.
Hey, matter of fact, I don't mean to cut you off. I swear I don't mean to cut you off, but Mike Biggs boxing is siding with Charlo on some of these aspects. Mike Big boxing. How do you feel about the Vada situation? And that's what we ready to talk about right now. Mike Biggs boxing. So sit down, strap up your seatbelt, man, and hold on, man. It's gonna be a rough ride, especially if you really feeling Charlo, like a lot of people are. You know, he's missing these drug tests, dog.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Black Horseman.
Yeah, man. He missed a drug test. So, it makes me question how much of that is all natural ability. And when you get ready to face her, Vada will be at your door. He already stated that. Vada will be at your door. And yeah, like Saul Gutierrez says, Vada or nada. You know what I mean? But I just feel like he's the bigger guy. I think that he knows what's in front of him. I feel like he's fought the best already at 154 to become the best. I believe Laura was the best guy until Herb beat him. And I believe that Laura is a better boxer than Jamel Charlo. I truly believe that. And away from Jamel, a lot of people say Jamel has more power, but like Mike Biggs stated, I think it was Mike Biggs. I think he said something about either Mike Biggs or Ty Legacy stated that his boxing ability is underrated. You know what I mean? So he knows not to come in with the same type of game plan where he can get hit. I know that Jamel is a that's one thing about Charlie Brothers. They're very sharp counter punchers. That's like their best asset in a fight is they can catch you by countering you coming in. And if he does try to come in like how he did against Laura, leaving his gloves low, things like that, it could be some issues. But I mean, I don't see him having as much of a problem with the orthodox fighter like Jamel when he actually, what you call it, mastered. Uh, he pretty much solved the blueprint on Laura. In a southpaw position. Somebody who ain't slow and somebody who do got pop. You know what I mean? So, um, I just picked Jamel, man. Like he has more experience. He has better fights. Jamel, best fight is Austin Trout, man. That's his best win. You know what I mean? And he hasn't been as tested as Jared Hurd. So Jared Hurd didn't see more styles in that ring. I mean, freaking Jamel was getting ready to face a guy Hurd already beat, Tony Harrison. So this guy is trying to fight. He's fighting Hurd's leftovers. And how is he going to look? This is going to be the second fight in a row that he's fought a leftover of Hurd. And he looked like an average fighter. I gave him a C performance against Trout. You know what I mean? And Hurd washed him. You know what I mean? So he getting ready to fight another tough fight against Tony Harrison. How's he going to look in this fight? We don't know. And if he looks bad again in this fight, he may look great because he's ducking Vada. So let that shit be known. But if he just has complications in this fight, what are we gonna say then? Like, damn, two guys that Hurd went in there and stepped on. Jamel Charlo probably went the distance and struggled with. That's not gonna be good. How's that gonna give him an edge or advantage going into the fight with Hurd? I know people are gonna say styles make fights. That's true, man. But I haven't seen no style that Hurd couldn't conquer thus far. That's why he got two straps, three really, because he got the IBO, IBF, and WBA, and IBF, IBO, and WBA. But this guy, man, knows how to find a way to win. You know what I mean? And I just don't really think Jamel Charlo's style is that difficult for him to figure out. I think he knows what Jamel brings to the table, and he took the toughest fight first. And then he like, bro, give me Jamel. I'm ready for him. He said he got the date. So at the end of the day, this is on Jamel. The ball is in Jamel's court.
Yeah.
If he get past Harrison, let's see if this guy steps up and take that fight with her.
Yes, sir. So what's going on in chat, man? Let me see what they barking at now, man. They always got something on their mind in the chat, man. Let me run through this chat, man. See what's happening with this chat, man. I know you guys got something to say, man. Black Horseman dropping them jewels for you guys, man. You guys got to catch up, man. Stop messing with them other lame channels. Fuck with us, man. We the past, the future, and the present, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like this, man. We talk about all topics, man, and we get you guys' opinion, and we read you guys' comments, man. So you already know, man. Mike Biggs Boxing says, if he is a dope head, then the hell with him. I hate cheaters. I was a Canelo fan until the dirty meat bullshit. I don't rock with cheaters in the ring. Oh, what you guys say to
Mm-hmm.
that, Black Horseman? I
I
mean,
feel,
that's what's up.
I feel it, bro.
I feel it.
I
I can
tell you,
feel it.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of clean athletes, bro. Clean athletes, you know. And I said, I put it on record. I stated it, in my previous videos that yeah, one of the guys I like, and I'm a fan of. He popped dirty in the past, Luis Ortiz, but I've been checking him, bro. This dude is still enrolled in VADA, and I know how you feel about him, Corey. You like once a cheat, always a cheat, you know.
Yeah, for real,
Hey,
dog.
I'm willing. I'm a little bit more of a forgiving person, so hey, if Charlos have done some or anybody who has done something in the past, it's like cool, whatever. You cheated your way, in some fights or whatever the case, but you need to enroll in that. Y'all need to take that fucking test. You need to fucking take the test. Stop making excuses about why you couldn't make the date or take the test. Take the test now.
Uh-huh.
Let everybody know you clean. And but if they don't use VADA at all leading into this fight, then yeah, I'm done with these guys.
Sal Gutierrez says Canelo said no more tacos.
What he did?
Yo, that shit, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. They want no fucking tacos, man. They knew the fuck they was doing, man. Fuck that bullshit. They knew what the fuck they was doing with that damn bullshit. It was over there,
Yeah.
man. Games people that core at least you're not a super chat reading nigga.
What?
I guess he means like every time, like they only like some channels only read your comments unless you super chat them. That's what
Oh,
he mean. I
okay.
think that's
Yeah,
what he
yeah,
means
yeah.
by that. Man,
Right,
dog,
right.
let me tell you something right now, man. I'd have had thousands of people in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Literally, man. Like Joseph Parker versus Anthony Joshua. When I did that, it was thousands of people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And me and Black Horseman have took on thousands of people in here, man. We still read people's chats, no matter if you donate or you not. So I'm gonna always keep my ear to the streets, man. And maybe some people that don't donate have some of the best comments. So it's all about, man,
Yeah.
if you're gonna support the channel, definitely support the channel. You can donate to the Venmo or the PayPal. Um, but or you could super chat. But other than that, man, if you don't want to, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. It's Christmas season, dog. Feed your family, man,
Right.
first. And then if you got to give me a super chat, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't out here begging. We ain't out here, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You got
man.
to buy this fucking t-shirt. You got to buy this hat. You know what I'm saying? If you don't donate, I ain't reading your shit. Ain't none of that shit going on over here, dog. We real ones. Last of a dying breed. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? So if you got something to say, dog, we're gonna run that shit. We're gonna definitely read your shit. You know what I'm saying? So we respect all you guys' comments. And this is a place where you can disagree with us. If you say Earl Spence is trash, we're gonna read it. If you say Earl Spence is the best boxer that has ever graced the presence of a ring, we're gonna read that as well.
And I'm gonna fart on it,
Um,
but yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
Like,
but yeah, but if whatever you gotta say, man, we're gonna read it, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's all love, man. But all around strong says, I was gonna get to his. He says Hurd has a granite chin and mental toughness. So does that mean you're all around strong? Does that mean you're picking Hurd over Charlo? Expert Genius says I got Hurd all day, and I'm from Texas, yo.
uh-oh.
Oh shit! Damn, you heard that? You heard that? Games PP says
Nigga Mike.
what he say?
I'm gonna wait till you get to it, bro. That shit cracks me up.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Let me see. Oh, Games PP says. Oh, I read that one already. Okay.
What he said
Austin
after that.
Grandpa Trout Sal Gutierrez, and then my base body says all around strong. He says that granite chin ain't gonna last. Mental toughness gonna turn into brain damage.
What the
Whoa, yo, all around strong. This dude is at you, man. Yo,
oh
Mike Biggs
son.
boxing and all around strong. You guys met each other at the fight too, I think. Cause I was hanging out with both of you guys at the fight. So I believe both of you guys met each other. So damn, yo. So y'all disagreeing with that, John. I mean, that's all love though, man. But all around strong. I mean, Mike Biggs, come on, bro. Your boy might get brain damage. Keep fucking around, dog. Cause trust me, dog.
Fucking with that stuff.
Charlo is one of those type of guys where if you hit him flush and you hit him really good and embarrass him, he's got to get it right back. He's got to get it right back. He got to get that fight. He got to get that punch right back. What makes her different than all the rest of the motherfuckers like that is her says if you hit him, he don't got to get that punch right back.
He said that shit, bro. He did.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes him different, dog. That's what makes him different, dog. You know what I'm saying? He don't got to get that punch right back, man.
Stick to the game plan.
You know, Mike Biggs, if you got a game plan for, Charlo, be sure to email me your game plan and I'll make sure to get that to Charlo, okay?
Tell him the game plan is take his test. Take the test.
Hey, man. Take the test, man. You know?
And then we'll deal with the rest.
And we'll deal with the rest, man. You know what I'm saying? If you say you the best, take the test. Games PP says, and Charlo definitely says he's the best. Games PP says, hopefully when Hurd retired, he don't sound like Terry Norris. Games PP says Hurd don't load up on his punches. Yeah, and a lot of the punches that Hurd gets hit with, I've seen, he gets hit with a lot of grazing punches, where he's either backing up or he's in motion of throwing, and he clips the glove and he clips the jaw of Hurd or something like that. I've studied him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know. Like a lot of people, and Hurd is a type of fighter where he will take one, or he'll take a partially thrown shot to give a full blast shot. You know what I'm saying? And that's a perfect example of the Lara fight. He mentally broke down Lara. When Lara got fucking knocked down in that 12th round, I seen a look of disgust on Lara's face and a look of hopelessness. Of a mentally broken fighter. I don't think Lara will ever be the same after that fight. Ever. And that might be the same for Harrison. Charlo was getting leftover goods. Do you not agree? Wake up and smell a coffee, man. Hurd been there and done that 2 fights ago.
Back to back
leftovers, man. This ain't Thanksgiving, nigga. We don't want leftovers. We want fresh bodies.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. I'm in here, man. I'm willing to ice niggas tonight. Facts, what's up, man?
Getting icing with the facts, man.
You got that Truth fucking 2 weeks old Thanksgiving dinner, man. Still fucking heating that shit up, man. Get the fuck out of here. Champ Ross says, driving on the I-5 headed to LA. Wilder Fury listening to Corey Lee boxing. Keep up that work. You already know, my brother. Champ Ross, salute. Benny says, early grind. Laugh out loud. You already know, man. We in here, man. All Around Strong says, yeah, we did. It's all good. Mike is a cool dude. Yeah, it's all good. Mike Biggs, but you see All Around Strong, Mike Biggs boxing's been at my neck, though. But it's all good, though. They got to be at the host neck, dog. Who neck you going to be at, man? I'm going to say some shit y'all ain't going to be feeling. I know that. Mike Biggs boxing says, Laura was catching the shit out of Hurd. Hurd's face looked damaged after the fight. Mike Biggs boxing says, don't get it twisted. I rocks with my DMV, bro. I just wish he didn't take so many shits.
Shots. He put the correction at below.
All Around Strong says, I definitely hear you, Mike Biggs boxing. But one thing about it, Mike Biggs boxing, when the fuck has Charlo been in a test? When has he been in a test? When has he fought the caliber of opposition that fucking Hurd has faced? He has faced nowhere near the competition that Hurd has faced. Name me one motherfucker on Charlo's resume that'll even have a chance against Lara. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. It's checkmate. It's checkmate season. Iced them. Let's go. Let's go. You know what time it is, Mike Biggs. You step in the realm of Corey Lee boxing, baby. It's game time at all times. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you right now, dog, Charlo does not have anybody on his resume to even come remotely close to a Lara, dog. A Lara, which a lot of people thought he beat Canelo Alvarez decisively. Canelo Alvarez didn't even look as good with Lara that Hurd did. Come on, dog. These are facts. Canelo never knocked down Laura.
Mm-mm.
Come on, dog. These are big facts, big homie. Mike Biggs Boxing says never. I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. And this goes for you too, Mike Biggs Boxing. Charlo is getting put to sleep, man. You heard it here first, man. And this ain't because I ain't rocking with him. This ain't because of this. This ain't because of that. This is just how I feel, man. You gotta feel this shit, dog. You gotta feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Hurd is putting Charlo night. Cause he gonna bring Charlo into them waters. He ain't never fathomed. He ain't never even been nowhere near those waters. Cause it get real deep in those waters that Hurd bring you into. Can you swim? Ain't no life jacket, nigga. Can you swim?
Sink or swim.
I hope to God you can swim when in that 10th, 11th, and 12th round when it get real shallow, man. I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you. Hurd is gonna test Charlo, man, like no other fighter has ever tested Charlo, and I can guarantee you that, dog. And it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those mental fights, man. Who's mentally strong enough to last, man? I truly feel Hurd is. You feel like Charlo is. You feel like Charlo is gonna get brain damage, possibly. You know, but I guarantee you one thing, Mike Biggs Boxing. I guarantee you one thing. Hurd won't even be fighting this dude if he don't take that goddamn test. How about that one? He ducking and he dodging, he missing and he flipping and he flopping and he better take that test, man. Like Candyman, you knock on that door 3 times, dog. Candyman, we here, we at the door. Where are you? Fights off if you ain't here in 15 minutes. What's up? So you know what I'm saying? You gotta get them tests in, dog. A lot of people right now that watch boxing don't know the ins and outs of boxing, man. There's a lot of cheaters in boxing, dog. A lot of cheaters. Whether it be the hand wraps, whether it be the gloves they wearing, whether it be even down to the ring, like not even the ring size, but even down to the little things, the minute things. Putting too much Vaseline on their face where the punches slip. Putting Vaseline on their bodies. You know what I'm saying? I know about all that shit, dog. Cause I've been in that ring, dog. You know what I'm saying? I've been in that ring. I know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? So for all that extra talk and all that, man, I ain't caring about none of that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, dog, Hurd is the truth, man. I know Spence's nickname is the truth, man, but I'm telling you, Hurd is the truth, man. He's the real deal, man. So like I said, I can't wait to see this shit, man. And Mike Big said, ha ha ha, I'm gonna be real drunk that night. Make sure your pockets are lined up, bro. Oh, oh, okay, Mike Biggs. He said, okay, Mike Biggs. He said, I'm gonna be real drunk that night. He talking about our bet, Black Horseman. He said, I'm gonna be real drunk that night. He said, make sure your pockets are lined up because of the bet we made. All Around Strong says, all I remember is Charlo was getting hands put on him against John Jackson. Wow.
Facts.
Wow. Then he says,
pieced up.
What'd you say?
He was getting pieced up. But go
ahead.
He
was getting pieced up, man. And he says, with that, he was able to get the stoppage. So respect on that. But he was getting pieced up. You know, so you can't sit there and say her getting pieced up by this person and that person. Who's better, Laura or John Jackson? I'll wait.
You know what I want to say about him bringing up John Jackson? That fight might be equivalent to what we might see with Jamel and Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison gonna be piecing Charlo up, I think. And it might have to come down to it. He might have to catch him late because we know Tony Harrison can fade. And you can catch him, you know, and his chin ain't all that up to par. But it might look like that fight, man, for as long as it lasts. Because, yeah, John Jackson was beating his ass, bro. The motherfucker was shocked when he stopped him. He was like, oh, shit, I won? Yeah, nigga, you won. You know what I'm saying? But
But yeah, so look, let's get into this other shit though, man. I want to get smash that like button if you guys are coming in, and I want to get on, one or two topics before we head out because, like I said, I got to get back to this.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Anthony Joshua wanting the winner of Deontay Wilder Fury? And on top of that, I was looking at my feeds, and it's looking like Tyson Fury's wife, Tyson Fury's wife has said that pretty much she doesn't know if he'll relapse or not if he wins this fight. And that's a big, big, blow, man. That's a telltale sign, man.
She doesn't know if he's going to relapse or
She
not.
doesn't know if he's gonna relapse or not. When they asked her the question, she said she's not for sure if if he'll get back on all that shit or not. She doesn't know. She was like, a lot of wives would be like, no, he's good now. He's in a better place. He's doing good and doing all that. She didn't say any other sort. She said she does not know if he wins this fight. She doesn't know if he'll relapse or not.
You know what that made me feel like? Because I don't know if anybody heard, but Deontay Wilder was like, yeah, he out here acting like he got that candy in his nose or something. Like he was like kind of almost like insinuating that he could be back on that stuff. That's why he acting all extra. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe he is already, tampering with it, here and there. So we're gonna find out probably after the night of the test when we're gonna find out if he got something in the system. I wouldn't be shocked though. I wouldn't be shocked. You know what I mean? Especially when you get around the stars and you in a whole nother, backyard, different turf, and you doing all extra stuff. You know what I mean? You wearing Versace robes and all this old extra stuff, man. So, he is being who he is, but at the end of the day, for his wife to say that, it just make you a little suspicious. Like, well, damn, why would she say that? Like maybe this guy has been talking about, man, I want some of that white. You know what I mean? I don't know. So
Yeah.
could happen, man. Could happen.
You think do you think right now that Anthony Joshua is one of those type of guys where he just sees an opening and he's willing to take it? What meaning, like, let's be honest. Do you think the Tyson Fury fight and the Deontay Wilder fight, the Tyson Fury fight versus Deontay Wilder, do you think that's a harder fight than maybe anybody that's faced Joshua so far has been? Do you think this is pretty much what I'm asking is to sum it up is, has this globally or will this globally be the biggest heavyweight fight between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder? Will this Tyson Fury fight versus Deontay Wilder be the biggest fight? For everything that's at stake, does Tyson Fury's name hold that much weight is what I'm asking.
With Wilder beating Fury?
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Because
you think that's a bigger win than any win that Anthony Joshua has had? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I mean, just because of the lineal, the guy to beat the guy to beat the guy.
Wow.
That's bigger. That's bigger than them. That's better than them belts, man. You know what I mean? Like you gotta come. He gonna have to come over there if you want to be considered one of the greatest of all time. You know what I mean? To put in that conversation of heavyweights. You know what I mean? Like if Wilder wins this fight, this is probably why maybe that's why Wilder's so anxious, man. He understands how big this fight is for him. And I mean, thankfully Fury was willing to get in there and risk that against a guy who knocked out every opponent that's got in the ring with him. Because he could take that lineal status away from him in one punch.
Wow.
And Wilder like, man, I'm so close. I can't wait. Wilder know how big this fucking shit is. This Fury fight is bigger than the Joshua fight. It is. So
what?
It is. It is because
hold on, what?
This fight with Fury is bigger than a Joshua fight because of the status of
wow.
the weight it carries.
Wow.
When you become lineal, bro. This is why, because look, what belts does this fool have? Like, but it's just status though. You know what I mean? Of defeating Fury, you beating the real guy, the guy who beat the guy who beat the guy. You know what I mean? So, I mean, this fight right now, is bigger
Uh-huh.
than facing Joshua. Now, this is going to make that fight with Joshua more bigger because this is the last thing to become undisputed. But if he beats
Yeah.
Fury, he'll be the lineal champion, bro. Automatic. Along with being a WBC champion, defending his belt and
Sal
all of that.
Gutierrez says no, Black. I totally disagree. So Black Horseman is pretty much saying that the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder is a bigger fight than Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. That's what you're saying, right, Black?
I'm not talking about like what the fans want, popularity and all of that. I'm talking about the fact that this is a lineal. This is
The lineage.
that's what I'm talking about. Like for the legacy of Wilder. Like, yeah,
I don't
Joshua
know.
got all
People
those
might
straps.
disagree with you. I'm gonna have to go ahead and disagree with you on that one because I understand where you're coming from, though. I understand where you're coming from, but where I'm coming from is I think that Anthony Joshua was just his name. Obviously he's not a big name over here in America, but his name in the UK holds a lot of weight,
It
and
do.
it's starting to hold a lot of weight out here in the US. I think that, but I think between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, I'm gonna be honest, in America, I think that they're about 50-50. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a coin flip. I don't know who's more popular, Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua in America. But let's be honest, Tyson Fury's fought in America before. So maybe he's a bigger name in America.
Well, let me
He's
just
fought in
read this
America.
real quick because I know a lot of people disagree with me. So,
Uh-huh.
like, when you put this up in
Oh,
Google,
BB says I agree with Black. Totally.
like I said, I don't need mass majority of people to agree with me. This is just where I'm looking at it.
That's how you look at it.
The
Yeah.
lineal championship in professional boxing, commonly described as the man who beat the man, is a notional title intended to clarify the modern hodgepodge of sanctioning bodies, and alphabet titles. A boxer can only win the lineal championship by defeating the previous lineal champion in the ring. I just wanted to read that for y'all. So
Hey man, but it's all
understand
good.
what
Like
that
I
means.
said, we ain't gonna agree on everything, but Sal Gutierrez says Fury 2 years off PD's coke used to bad comeback fight. Chan Ross says almost drove off the road right now. You remember he said he was driving to the Wilder Fury joint?
Yeah, that's funny. But
Yo,
at the
he
end of the
said,
day, if Wilder
Chan
wins,
Ross, you funny as
he's in the
shit, dog.
conversation. He's in the conversation of Lennox Lewis, Klitschko,
Mhm.
uh, what you call it,
All right, all around strong. He says, I have to
Evander
go, fellas. Good
Holyfield.
chat.
Yes, indeed.
What you were saying. So, I mean, right now, let's be honest. All right, we got unbiased, biased, biased. Says, no, AJ fight is bigger because it's undisputed. BB says, I agree with Black. Totally. Fury is the man that beat the man. Daniel Johnson says, one fight has legacy and the other is a belt collector. Okay, that's a good way to put it, Daniel Johnson. I like that. I like that statement. KOD, Testimonies of Boxing, says definitely not. Horseman, you're tripping, bruh. And then really biased boxing talk. Shout out to biased boxing talk. Nah, that's
Shit.
my brother right there. He said he didn't get the notifications. I said YouTube tripping. Then biased boxing talk says if he beats AJ, he is a Hall of Famer. If he beats Fury, he is a lineal too. But I think AJ is more important. If he beats both of them, it's a wrap.
Right, but I'm saying for Wilder,
Sal
this is the
Gutierrez
most
says
important
no,
movement.
Black. I totally disagree. But how do you feel? Do you? Let me ask you guys this: if Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury Saturday night, okay? If he beats him, knocks him out, whatever, he beats him decisively. He got to decisively beat him though. That's the only way that I'm gonna ask this question. If he decisively beats Tyson Fury, the lineal champion, is Deontay Wilder a Hall of Fame fighter
If
right now?
Wilder beats Tyson Fury,
If his career ended with that
I think
Tyson Fury
so, man.
fight.
Just because of the lineal. Yeah, he's in that. I think he's in that conversation, bro. Expert Genius says the Fury fight is bigger than the Joshua fight. Y'all sleeping on the lineal title. A lot of people don't make me understand that, man. But
Okay.
it carries heavy weight, bro.
Okay.
Major weight. Joshua can't be mentioned. I mean, he's not undisputed right now. So I get undisputed, but becoming a lineal champion, bro, this makes it more of a bigger fight because Joshua has something that Wilder has. Joshua wants something that Wilder has. And then Wilder wants something that Joshua has, which is to become undisputed. It makes that fight much bigger. But both of them is in a good spot. But I mean, when you're talking about lineal, you mentioned with the greats, and you
Mm-hmm.
beat the guy that beat the guys, like,
Yeah.
bruh, you got to come after him if you want to be considered one of the greatest of all time. That's in my opinion. So I mean, people can disagree with me on that, but I just feel like for Wilder, this is a bigger fight for him. He looking at this like this is the fight for me. This is the fight
Yeah.
because I'm accomplishing a milestone. Anthony Joshua is not a lineal champion, bro. He's not. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if Wilder can conquer this is why he's so anxious right now. Man. This is why he's saying he can't wait. This is why he kind of super emotional and all of that shit, man. Because
Who's
he know
super?
how big this Wilder, man. He know
Is
how
he?
big this shit is.
Oh, okay.
He want to fucking slap Tiger Woods looking ass Radio Raheem and shit. He you
Mm.
know he on edge, man, because he's anxious, man. He know how big this shit is. But
But yeah,
this
man.
motherfucking Chad
That's
Ross stupid.
But yo, I gotta head out, you guys, man. Like I said, I gotta get 10 back to what I was doing. Black Horse, you know what time it is. Chan Ross says, I don't, he said, I don't, if I'm gonna make the fight, I just hit the ditch. I need help. Yo, this dude is fucking crazy, yo.
Yeah, crazy, bro.
Unbiased Biased Boxing Talk says, no, not yet. Wilder has more work to do. If I'm being real, however, Gotti and Mickey Ward are Hall of Famers and they were punching bags. So anything is possible. Yeah, but I think Gotti and Ward were in the Hall of Fame because of their fight, because of that fight. And Mickey Ward wasn't a Hall of Famer before that fight. When he fought Gotti, he became a Hall of Famer because of that fight. That fight, man, had so many boxing fans in awe. That fight solidified boxing for the new generation. That
Hey,
fight, man,
before
that
you,
fight meant so much, man. KOD says,
I
I
was
think Wilder will retire undefeated. I don't see anyone beating him. I'm gonna tell you right now, KOD, if he stays
here we
around
go.
for if he stays around further than Father Time allows him to, meaning that Father Time waits on no man. And that he could be literally in the middle of a fight and Father Time smack him clean dead across the face. And I ain't even talking about a punch. I'm talking about reality. And luckily Father Time has not hit Floyd Mayweather yet as of in the ring, but because he's still working with what he got. He's still, taking these crazy ass fights with, and like I said, man, it's one of those type of situations, you guys, where I totally feel that you gotta know when it's your time to go, man. Because I don't want to see boxers, brain damage and all that. Like Terry
So
Norris is a prime example.
if he doesn't leave before Father Time catches him, who gonna beat him?
Nobody. Cause I swear, Tyson Fury was the only man that I had thoughts about, and I still do. That fight ain't over yet. This fight ain't even started yet. So
What about
he's
your boy,
got a huge
man?
test, man. Huh?
What about your boy Oleg? You don't
I
see him
mean, when
have
he
a
moves
chance
the
right now?
heavyweight, we'll talk about him. But like I said, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that in the cut for right now. But if somebody asks me about Usyk, yes, Usyk will beat Wilder, but he's not a heavyweight yet. So
Chad Ross about to hit another ditch, man.
yeah, Usyk will beat Deontay Wilder, and Usyk will beat Anthony Joshua, in my opinion. He's gonna be both of those fighters. Usyk is a
Hey,
special fighter. Hold on, Usyk is a special fighter that comes around once in a lifetime, and I really truly mean that. I really truly mean that, man. And I
I
ain't
ain't gonna
just
debate.
saying that shit for shock value.
I'm
I'm
not gonna
telling you
debate you
some.
on that, bro. I'm gonna say before you shut it down, can you read Expert's Genius last comment?
Let me see. He says, when you're the lineal champion, the line stops and begins with you. That's all history is going to remember.
Checkmate.
Wow. Okay, man. All right, I feel you, dog. I feel you in Black Horseman's, theory. I understand that. Sal Gutierrez says, gotta do VADA testing on Black.
Rookie
Yo, Black.
Bruno. Okay.
Let them know where they can follow you at, man. Like I said, I gotta run, man. I gotta go get
Yeah,
to this.
man. Me too. Black Horse Promotions right here, man, on all social media platforms. My website as well, blackhorsepromotions.com. And man, y'all just keep showing support. It's always good to come over here. I can literally be myself on Corley Boxing, man. So it's like a second home, man. So appreciate y'all showing y'all support, man. And even if y'all don't, donate super chats and PayPals, if you're paying attention, man, that's even valuable as well, man. So
Yup.
if you're paying attention and tuning in, we appreciate that as well, man. So big salute to you, Corey Lee, for having me on once again, bro.
And last thing that I want to note, Lou DiBella said a really, really, really good thing on the Boxing Voice interview. Lou DiBella says Wilder versus Fury is the night that the leverage changes for Eddie
Mm-hmm.
Hearn. And I'm going to leave on that note, you guys. Peace out, you guys. Thank you, Black Horseman. And everybody that tuned in, thank you so much. This has been Corley Boxing and Black Horseman Promotions. Hit you later, you guys.
Peace.